What'd y'all think about the food? Yay! Diane and her crew did a great job. Plus chicken spaghetti is one of my favorites, so. I need y'all to come too. All right, Gentry and Emma are going to be handing the award to the presenter because they do it much better than I do. So, without further ado, we're going to let Scott Haggard bring the welcome.
All right, well, good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Haggard, and I'm the president of the Chamber of Commerce here in Lumberton. This is my third banquet as chamber president, and it never ceases to amaze me of how good an event this is for our community. We work hand in hand all the time, every day of the year, with all of these individual offices and city services, and this is kind of our way to give back and to be able to show our appreciation for all these individuals that, you know, every day help us out and help everyone in this community out as well too. So I always look forward to this event every year and how we can get back to that. So that being said, I always want to acknowledge the rest of my chamber board here. So if you're a chamber director, if you could please stand, wave. Thank you very much. I've got a few of them on stage right there. Without this team of volunteers, we couldn't do what we do. I appreciate all of them, and they all work extra hard for me, I promise. Without further ado, I'm going to go over a few of our elected officials. If you could, hold your applause to the end. I would like for y'all to stand and wave if you can too whenever I call your name. But if you could hold the applause to the end, and we'll give them all a big round of applause at the very end, okay? First, we have the Lumberton Mud board member, Nick Carter. Nick? There you go. Just good if you stand and wave. Just thank you there, Nick. All right, we got Chief Police Danny Solons. Thank you, Danny. Dr. John Matthews, Lumberton Superintendent. We have our Hardin County GOP Chairman, Don Burnett. There he is. We have Jennifer Harris with Robert Nichols' office. Thank you, Jennifer. We have Laney Broom with Brian Babin's office. We have City Councilman Dan Bell. We have Judge Rod Owsley with Precinct 3. We have Judge Melissa Mitten with Precinct 5. We have Sheriff Mark Davis here tonight. We have City Manager Steve Clark. We have Danny Hancock with Representative Janice Holt's office. We have Mayor Don Surratt. President of the Lumberton School Board, Sharon Spears. I see Miss Lauren Kaywood Roth over there too, Vice President. She didn't sign in, but I'll get her anyways. And we have former Representative Ernest Bells here tonight. We have Fire Chief Shane Thomas. And last but not least, we have Lumberton Mud board member Roger Smith. There he is out there. Thank you, Roger. If anybody didn't sign in or I missed you, please stand right now. If you have any recognition for any elected official, sorry about that. All right, everybody, thank y'all. Thank y'all for all these elected officials. Thank you very much. With that being said, I'm going to hand it back over to Sandra, and we'll get some awards. Thank you, guys.
After you receive your award, you're going to go out and go down the stairs out that door, and there'll be a place that we'll be doing photographs at. At that time, Lainey, Dana, and Jennifer, will y'all be back over there to be in the photos and present certificates. So each one, the congressman, the senator, and the state rep's office, all get certificates presented to each winner this year. So I'm very excited for that one. All right, I wanted to, people's asking, why did you come up with the seeds of growth for the banquet theme? if you look around Lumberton, we are growing every day. And it takes a seed to start it. It takes a dream to make it come a reality. These businesses, people say, oh, we got too many donut shops, we got too many Mexican food shops. Invest your money in your dream. And if your dream is, if you've done your background check on what you need to do, your dream will become a reality. Market your dream. Work, network with other people. Get to know your council members and your city manager and your county judge and all of them. It never, when I go places and I see people, my nephews always say, really, Aunt Sandra, you got to stand there and talk to somebody? And I'm like, you never know the people that you meet along the way that you may make a difference in their life or vice versa. Tonight on the table, there's some little seeds. When you leave, I hope you'll plant your seed, watch it grow, but most of all, support each other, shop local, and rah-rah for Lumberton, okay? Because we're the biggest city in the county. And Steve will tell you, the city operates off the sales tax dollars. So the more businesses that come into this town and put dollars into the city fund, the less chance you're going to have if you live inside Lumberton to have a property tax. Work off of somebody else's money. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I wanted to say that because we've got a great community and we all can be each other's support and make it even better. We've got a new housing addition coming in off of 421. We've got some more new businesses coming in. Whether you like it or not, if you don't like it, don't say nothing. Because my mom told me if I don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I hope that we will all take it away. Y'all be the seed that helps Lumberton grow. I also tonight would be remiss by not saying again thank you to Sheriff Davis and Steve Clark and the city and the Sheriff's Department. When we have trade days, we don't have enough people to set everything up. And some of them say, you got inmates? They're my team. They work hard. They work well. They are supportive because when they come back from Friday on Sunday, well, how did it go? They care. And I've seen some of them get out and they've made a difference in their life. All they need is that chance to make that difference. And they said, one of them told me one day, I said, look, I'll put that on your resume that you were a striper for the parking lot. And he goes, really? I went, hey, people need a good striper. So, and we went to LISD and to Coach McDonald. He lets us use the chalker. Thank you. The chalker. And it's a great thing. And if y'all haven't been out to trade days, come. The next one's in October. So at this time, we're going to start with the award presenters. And they kind of cheated on me and I didn't kind of got messed up. So, okay, you come first and introduce yourself. Are you doing elementary? Okay. Don't all yes, me. No. You start. Then as they finish, the next presenter just gets up and keeps going.
Hi, I'm April Dieters. I'm the principal at Lumberton Primary School, and I have the honor of introducing Miss Bonnie King. So she is a 16-year teacher. I always joke and pick, she looks like she's a first-year teacher. She's young and beautiful, and the kids always love her, but she's not only beautiful on the outside, she's so beautiful on the inside as well. And the theme, planting seeds for the future, couldn't be more fitting for her than this. She is got a heart full of passion and a classroom filled with joy. Her kids are always so happy to be there. They're excited to learn. She's always nurturing and engaging a learning environment where every student feels valued and inspired. She absolutely has so much creativity and patience. not only for the students that she teaches in her first grade class, but also for her coworkers. She's a mentor among the entire grade level and is always there whenever anything is needed. She's also a member of our leadership team, and she leads our campus with grace and passion and dedication, and I wish we could have a school full of Miss Kings. We have clubs, but without further ado, she's a true role model to our school and community. So Miss Bonnie King is our Elementary Teacher of the Year.
Good evening. I'm Amanda Jenkins, and I'm the Lumberton Middle School principal, and I have the great pleasure of introducing our Secondary Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Darlene Johnson. Ms. Johnson embodies everything we hope for in an educator. She is selfless, compassionate, and wholeheartedly committed to the success and well-being of every student that she encounters. She goes all in every single day, bringing intervention, intentionality, and unmatched work ethic to her classroom. If you don't know, Ms. Johnson is our 6th grade Healthy Habits teacher at the middle school, and this was a new class that we designed a couple years ago for 6th graders to kind of get some social skills. You know what it's like to be, do y'all remember what it was like to be a 6th grader? It's not fun, it's kind of awkward. So Ms. Johnson, we came, and this class has been her brainchild, and she has done an incredible job working with our community, gathering supplies for that class, and just going all in, 100%. Whether it's crafting meaningful lessons or stepping in to meet a need that no one else has noticed, Mrs. Johnson shows up with purpose and heart. Ms. Johnson also is a inaugural member of our LLL committee. So that's a committee that we have on campus. Our LLL students is Lumberton Leadership Legacy. We went to a conference a couple years ago, Get Your Teach On, and we derived this program for our students to increase leadership among our campus, not just with student council or cheerleaders or athletics or the normal leaders. We believe that leadership is in all areas, in all aspects of the campus, and so she is one of our inaugural members of that committee as well. She doesn't just teach, she sees, she supports, and she serves. Her impact is felt far beyond the walls of her classroom, and we are honored to celebrate her today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Secondary Teacher of the Year for Lumberton ISD, Miss Darlene Johnson.
Good evening. I'm going to introduce our Lumberton Police Officer of the Year, but first I've got I want to introduce a new officer that just started Monday a week ago today. Isaac, Officer Robshaw, bring him on up here. This is our newest canine for the department. He's one of 2, and the other one's name is Ike. His name is Ranger, and Ranger's a 3-year-old German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois mix, and his first day was last Monday. He's trained in narcotics and detection as well as patrol, which is criminal apprehension, protection of the handler, and tracking. So every day in Lumberton now we have a police dog on duty during a certain shift, and well, I'm really proud of that because they're a huge asset to our department. He's finding his way. Like I said, he's pretty cool dog. I had Wolf. Some of y'all remember Wolf from back in the day, my canine. And the handler's Isaac. The handler's referred to as the dummy on the end of the leash. So, but anyway, we're hoping for a long, good long run with Ranger. Thank you, Isaac. Our Officer of the Year this year is Michael Strange, Sergeant Michael Strange. The way we do it at the PD is we have our dinner once a year, right before the parade, the Christmas parade, and then the officers, the rank and file, everybody votes on an Officer of the Year. And Michael got it pretty well. I think there was a runoff at first, but he got it anyway. But he did well. And Michael is one of our patrol sergeants. We have 4 patrol sergeants in our department, and he's one of 4, and he runs a shift. And he works very hard. He's a good leader. Michael's when I think about Michael, I was thinking about this today, and I kind of got teary-eyed because Michael reminds me a lot of Joey Burrow, our lieutenant who passed away a couple of years ago of cancer. Michael, when you think of Joey Burrow, you think of integrity. When you think of Michael, I think of integrity, and he's certainly got that. And he loves this city. He loves our community. He does a very good job for us, and he's a mentor to our young officers. He's got a beautiful family, and that he's very proud of. He lives right here in town. And come on here, Michael. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to be able to present our award for the Deputy of the Year for the Hardin County Sheriff's Office. This year our honoree is Sergeant Kyle Minton. You know, Danny touched on community and you know, we honor so many of the folks that are up here from business and government and education and the things that they do. I always get a little excited when an award goes to someone with some really strong ties to the Lumberton area at the Lumberton Chamber Banquet. Kyle graduated from Lumberton High School. Proof that he came back after a deployment in the military and wanted to serve here, wanted to serve in Lumberton, wanted to serve in Hardin County. Again, being invested in the community. Sandra talked about, you know, planting those seeds and nurturing and watching them grow, and you kind of get out of it what you put into it. Kyle took that literally, wanted to do something here, came back here. I'm very fortunate to have him on staff. He could have gone to any agency in Southeast Texas, and I fought Danny for him. We cannibalize each other often on trying to fight for some of the guys and girls that we have. But Kyle does a really wonderful job for us. He's promoted up through the ranks. He's assigned right now to narcotics and street crimes, which is kind of a hot spot unit when there's a problem area in the county that maybe the patrol guys either don't have the expertise or the equipment to go handle. He's one of 3 guys that we deploy in to take care of a problem area, whatever that may be. So he jumps around a lot. Their day is never the same. They're working on a different problem every day. They're involved in some undercover operations as well from time to time. And we've been very blessed. He's got a servant's heart. He loves to teach. I think he's finding that niche that he may not have otherwise thought was there or known that was there. And he's been able to use that, to capitalize, to help with some of the other officers, some of the newer officers, and our in-service training, if you would, to have be able to come in and teach them and share some experiences, teach them some life safety techniques, some things he learned from the military that he's been able to bring back with us. He's takes a role in our SWAT team. We have a combined SWAT team in Hardin County, so the different police agencies from the police departments and the sheriff's office have a combined group. He's very active in that, and again, working on being a leader there as well. Very excited, very honored for y'all to join me and Sergeant Kyle Minton as our Deputy of the Year.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Shane Thomas with Lumberton Fire and EMS. I had the pleasure to introduce our Fire Department Member of the Year, Kirk Schlesser. They gave me the hardest last name to pronounce, so I apologize for butchering that. But no, really, Kirk's been with a member of Lumberton Fire and EMS for a little over 3 years. He's our field training officer. He's always willing to help others train and develop. Every time I go in the station, he's working with somebody new. I love that, love the passion he has to serve others. He has a dedication to the citizens of Lumberton Fire and EMS, Hardin County, and everybody else around here. He's recently taken on a role as a shift duty officer, so that's the captain of the shift and run the shift. So he continues to grow and develop in his leadership abilities and teaching others, and really appreciate that. He has a very kind and gentle heart for the patients and the people he interacts with on a daily basis, and in their time of trouble and need. So with that, please help me congratulate Kurt for being Fire Department Member of the Year. Thanks, Kurt, for having me.
Good evening. I was awarded the task of honoring our Citizen of the Year this year. And I promise you, I'm not, as you can see in the program, there's a lot to talk about. I'm not going to read it word for word, but I'm going to summarize it. I've known Mr. Carter, I think I was 6 or 7 years old when I moved into the neighborhood, and they lived right next door to me. I've known him well over 5 decades. I have been so impressed with him. For those of you who do not know, Mr. Carter has been our board president at Lumberton Mud for almost 4 decades. There's not many other people I've ever known that have volunteered and served their time as long as Mr. Carter has. He has been an inspiration to so many people. And if you look at what his history is throughout his career, and he did all of those things on top of volunteering in his community. He's had an exceptional career spanning various sectors from his military service, accounting, and then corporate leadership, international business development. There's a lot. It's a testament to his strong work ethic and leadership and his adaptability. His journey is a testament to his hard work, dedication to his professional endeavors, and his community. His leadership not only grew companies, but helped shape our community and the people around him. I know it did me. Not only has had just that amazing career, but he has had the total selflessness to volunteer his time for 40 years to this community. On top of that, he's also served his church. He's been a Little League coach. He's coached little dribblers. I think he's been the finance director for 29 years at Woodcrest Methodist Church. There's not a whole lot of things that he always had time for. I can't believe the amount of things professionally that he's done and then still had time for the community. But he's done all of that. If you would, please give a warm welcome, heartfelt welcome to Mr. Nick Carter, our Citizen of the Year.
I've been with the Mud District 38 years on the board of directors, and I feel kind of funny about getting this reward because I always thought that I was a team member, and I feel that way that the only reason I'm getting an award is because the Mud District has a good reputation in the community, and everybody is happy with the customer service and that type of thing. And yes, I've had influence over the period of years on how it operates, but by no means is it a one-man show. It's a team event. We've got 4 other directors on the board. We've got a district manager, we've got a supervisor, we've got guys out in the field, the ladies in the office, and everybody out there is dedicated to keeping customers happy and taking care of problems as they come up. be it hurricanes or floods or, whatever, power outages and everything in the world. And so I feel like, almost like I'm accepting this award for the people at the Lumberton Mud District. They're the ones that keep it going. They're the ones that created the good reputation we got. And I'm so honored to be representing them in this fashion. So thank you very much.
I am honored enough to present Business of the Year, and I was honored last year to win this with Harris Jewelers. So no one had to ask me when they told me that Jerry Spring, a Spring Print, was the winner. I volunteered because the last 5 years that I've known Jerry, I know that she is a hardworking, compassionate, loving human being. They opened the business in 2011 with her husband Brian. I've got 2 kids, Chase and Zach, and they've been a part of this community for a long time. And anytime we have, whether it's a clay shoot or a Christmas parade, or even this morning we had to be here at 9 to get all this ready for you guys, Jerry Spring is always here. Now, I'm a customer of hers, and I know what kind of service she gives. She gives always top-of-the-line service with her and her team behind her. But it's not just service she gives compassion, and she makes sure the project, that whatever it is you're working on, it gets done right. I'm also very lucky to call her a friend. She does a lot of service. I was putting out this morning helping, and I had 2 chamber members mention also to me how compassionate and helping she is also with her church. She's always giving, and she's always caring. In fact, some of you may know this, but my son loved her video of the squirrel. If you know Lucky, the squirrel. I mean, anybody else would have found a baby squirrel at their house in the backyard. They would have had squirrel dumplings. That's what I would have done. But Jerry took the squirrel in and cared for it and loved it. And that's how compassionate she is and how caring she is. So I'm very proud to introduce the winner of Business of the Year, Jerry Spring.
I'm just so honored, and I couldn't do what I do every day without that table right there. So, thank y'all.
Thank you. I'm here to introduce y'all, if you haven't met him already, my maintenance foreman for the city, Mr. Mike Reese. If you haven't seen him, or if you live here in the city, or if you've probably seen Mike in some capacity or the other. Mike runs my crews, and the crews handle our ditches, our drainage, potholes, limbs to be picked up. Whatever you call, we're going to answer that call. We may not think it's important, but you will be heard. Mike came here after spending 20 years with the city of Beaumont, where after he retired there, he came here. He's been here 10 years, and out of the 10 years, I'd say 7 of you has been my foreman. I love Mike to death, but we probably argue more than most men and their wives. But we always make up and we get on with business. Mike, come on up here. He's a great role model. I had to write his wife's name down because he's so much like his daughter. He's got his wife Lacey, his daughter Macy, and his son Brody. And he's got another son, Michael III, and a daughter Shayla. Mike's an avid hunter. He loves to fish, he loves to do anything. And I think that one of his main hobbies is he likes to go back and forth to office to the doctor. Because you'll find him there probably this week somewhere doing something. So Here is my friend. I want to introduce y'all to him. If y'all have any needs, call us. We do not answer Facebook. So call us, the city. Let us be the one to answer your questions. Thank you.
So this year's nonprofit of the year, how many people have been to the 101 Gun Club? Raise your hand. Quite a few people. So as an avid duck hunter, I go there on my off season to practice where I can make sure I keep up my skills on shooting ducks. And so it's the skills that I try to have anyway. I heard Sandra back here laughing. I'm not sure what she's laughing about. Anyway, so the 101 Gun Club is a unique situation that they are a nonprofit. But one of the things that they do is each year they do about 25 benefits, skeet shoots for nonprofits, that other nonprofits come in and do events to raise money for them and for their organizations. So they do give back to the community. They bring a lot of folks in here. If you haven't been out there recently, I'm a proud member. I've been a member for a number of years. They have got a new pistol range, a new gun range, rifle range. They're building new stations now for shooting their skeet range. The flurries and everything else. So it really is a great place, great organization. Jason, his staff are just absolutely wonderful handling events. We had an event out there 2 weeks ago, very successful. Even with the rain, an event like that, you have to be prepared to deal with the rain and the weather, and they always seem to just power through it and get it all done. So without further ado, it gives me great honor to nominate and give this year's Nonprofit of the Year to the 101 Gun Club. He said 100, 101. 1 and 100. 1 and 100. I guess. Thank you.
Last year, we started a new award called Raider Award. The teachers are recognized, but there's staff that are not teachers or administration that deserve to be recognized. Last year's first time winner was Robin Mauer. Well, this year, it's David Pauley. If you've been around this district at any time and you don't know David Pauley, you haven't been hanging out in the right spots, I can tell you that. When we started having the banquet over here, I dealt with David and Gretchen. And I can remember when we were going to bring red punch in here. And Gretchen looked at me, David's standing right there in his same mug. Gretchen said, "Surely you're not having red punch for dinner, are you?" I said, "Well, no, I'm not. That's just a figment of your imagination. I want to see if he's paying attention." I said, "No, we're having lemonade," which meant I screwed up and wasn't supposed to have red in here on the floors. But it was good. But Dave, if you're on his Facebook, if you're lucky enough, every morning he posts a positive message. He has a positive reputation for this school district. Dr. Matthews, y'all are blessed to have David Pauley for as long as you've had him. And I'm just so happy that I call him my friend, and I want to present him with Raider of the Year. Please read the letters of recommendation in the book. I called Ashley called me and said, don't tell him. And so he didn't know till today that we were giving him this, but he's so deserving. And last, okay, I'll talk till you get that picture made. Go. Scott's motioning to me. The last award is going to be the President's Award. And and I'm just going to start, and then Scott can carry on. But I'm going to talk about my personal. When Ernest was our state rep, he always said, "If you need anything, call me. I'll help you." You know, most politicians tell you that, but when you call them, they don't even know who you are. But that wasn't him. I have a little one, and it's because out of CPS, but it's my great niece, and she's 3, and if you're friends with me on Facebook, you know the princess. But it was because of Ernest and his staff that talked to CPS, that made them listen and not send her back into an environment. And I can say thank you a million times over, but I can never say thank you enough for putting that baby with us so that she would have a good life for her. Come on, I'm just killing time till you get here. And anyway, so thank you, Ernest. You'll never know what that means to us.
Man, she really got you warmed up already for me. All right, so the last award of the night is our President's Award. This is a really special award. If you guys have been here before, we don't have this award every single year. We kind of save it for individuals that really show the recognition of what this award means. Obviously, we have policemen and firemen, and city workers and things like that here tonight that kind of go into a category. This one really doesn't have a category. It just goes to an extraordinarily individual that's put a lot of civil service in and just deserves some extra recognition from us. So Ernest Bales served the Texas State Representative's Office from 2017 to 2025. He gained the Hardin County District whenever we redistrict 2 years before the end of his term, and he got his final term there with us. Bales, a rancher and agriculturist, grew up on his family's beef and cattle operation in East Texas. He grew up in Shepherd, graduated from Shepherd High School, earned his Bachelor's of Science degree from Texas A&M. Sorry, guys. Following his graduation, he founded his own company of Repro Select. It's an advanced reproductive service for cattle and white-tailed deer. I was talking to him a little bit before this, and the things they still primarily are in the white-tailed deer exotics right now and stuff as well too for that. He also adds to his resume realtor and home builder. I know that's where a lot of his time is now, is in the home building and development. These are very, very small parts of his resume. If I were to go over the whole thing, we'd be here for a lot longer tonight. So please take that. Representative Bales served on the House committees for culture, recreation, tourism, and energy resources while he was in office. He was attentive to Hardin County. Even though we were kind of toward the end of his term, he got to know us. He got involved with the city. He got involved with the county and got to know our needs and really understand what makes us what we are. He's married to his wife, Courtney. She's a 3rd grade teacher at Cold Springs ISD. They have 2 sons, Cinco and Rigby. With this award, like I said before, we just really wanted to honor somebody that's put the work into this county and put himself below everyone else and put everybody else above him. So please join me in thanking State Representative Ernest Bales.
Okay, somebody on my board's got the 50-50 pot and the door prize pot. I need those brought up here. Coming around? Okay. I always tell people this banquet is not long-winded. We don't have a guest speaker. We're not here all night because some of us that work all day would like to go home sometime tonight. So, who's got my box for the 50-50 and who's got my box for door prize? While we're waiting on the door prize to be drawn, pick up your your plant on the table. And whichever way the arrow is pointed is who wins the door prize off the table. Okay, let me go ahead and get the door prize box. Who has the door prize box? All right, bring that up here and so we can go ahead and start drawing door prizes. The door prizes are going to be the plants along the front. If there's any on the tables that nobody claims, you're welcome to get one. I don't want them here because I'm not taking them home because I kill plants. So. All right. Ashley Bridwell. Ashley Bridwell. Come get you one up here. You know, I love a cheater. They fold it in half so they can win. Our constable, Rod Osley. Yeah, you can pick anyone you want. First come, first serve. Okay. Next one is Scott Hale. Scott Hale. Scott Hale. Oh, you did? Too bad. He can't grow his seed. Carter Turnus. Oh, good. Look, and if you'll take care of it till Mother's Day, you can give it to your mom for Mother's Day and you don't have to go buy nothing, okay? Trying to help you out, young man. Trying to help you out. Christina H. Christina H. All right, let's check those out. We'll get you a draw. Okay, get your 50-50 tickets out. You'll win $160. Yeah, I know, right? Green ticket 001933. 001933. Come on, girl. I don't blame you. All right, that's it. Okay, we're fixing to close out the silent auction. Please go down and make your final bids. And the time I get back down there, we'll be doing that. So y'all hang around, make sure you win the silent auction. We're moving back there.